What's up, y'all? It's your girl Livnstatsfm, and we are back with another video. So this video is just going to be introducing my new series, which is called Stats After Dark. Basically, it'll just be a lot of like get to know me segments, me just ranting segments, or you know how I feel about things. Definitely because I feel like the regular get to know me like Q&As, I feel like those are getting a bit not boring, but like a little too repetitive. So that's what we will be doing, and we are going to actually start that series now while I am making breakfast. I got off work about 30 minutes ago, came home, walked my dog and my wife together, and now it is time to get into the video. So I pulled up some questions from ChatGPT. They gave me some good questions. And hold on, let me pull back up those. All right. So I got the questions on my phone. I'm gonna stick them to my magnet up here so I can just read them as I am cutting this onion because I'm about to make some potatoes. So let's see. Oh, what's one thing I've never told an ex? What's one thing I've never told an ex? I think one thing that I've never told an ex.
Well, I eventually told him.
I eventually told him when we got back, like, kind of cool, like cordial. But I didn't think his mom rocked with me like that. I didn't think his mom rocked with me like that. But, you know, like, if Mama Boys, she had her son back, and I get it. I wholeheartedly get it, because I'm pretty sure if I had children, I would be the same exact way. So that was something I thought his mom didn't like me, but I eventually told him, and he had explained a little bit like what that was about. But yeah, do you think timing is real, or are people just making excuses? Both. I think both. I think timing is real, like, because obviously, like, you can be on time for a lot of stuff. Like, one thing for certain about me, I'm on time to work. But when it comes to outings and events, like going out with my friends, sometimes I cannot be on time. And while I could easily make an excuse and be like, well, I needed to confirm ahead of time if, you know, we were still going or whatever, because I'm the type of person, if you don't okay me the day of or ask me questions the day of, I'm just gonna assume we not doing anything. So in that sense, like, those are the reasons why sometimes I can be a little late. But I guess honestly those are just excuses. So maybe people just make excuses. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But I do think you can be doing something and you can just get sidetracked with time. Like, you can very well leave early, start cooking early, do whatever you got to do early enough. But sometimes time just gets away, time slips away. Sometimes the universe has other plans for you. And honestly, I'm a big believer of everything happens for a reason. So if I'm late and I'm on the way and I get stopped by every stoplight there is in the city, I think that's a reason. I think there's a reason behind to why I got stopped at every stoplight. I may not know at that moment, but I know it's definitely for a reason, if that makes sense. So I think timing is real, but I also think people do just make excuses, because what they say, we make time for what and who we want to make time for. What's the hardest lesson dating has taught me? I think the hardest lesson dating has taught me is that it's okay to be an individual while in a relationship. Like, it's okay to still be me. Like, do the things I like doing. Go out by myself. Do things alone. Like, I think that's the biggest thing that dating has taught me, because when I was in a relationship, I've been single for about 5-6 years now. But when I was in a relationship, I'm not gonna lie, I was so dependent on trying to do things with my boyfriend, or do things like get up in the morning, I want to go to breakfast, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I wouldn't go if he wouldn't come with me. So dating has definitely taught me how to be an individual. So now I can carry that on to my next, my next relationship whenever that time comes. What's the pettiest reason I've stopped talking to someone? I would honestly say recently it was definitely petty, because he would get upset with me because, okay, so first I got not upset with him, but I kind of, expressed to him how I felt about him not texting back, or not even not texting back, but it would be like you continuing on a conversation from 2 days ago, and with God knows what, like, and I take it too long to text back, and I get you can't be busy, but it takes about 3 seconds out your day just to say, hey, I'm busy, I'll text you a little bit later. But when you can't do that, and then you want to pick up conversations from 2 days ago, and then you get mad at me because I do it, yeah, so that's the pettiest reason. But not only was he taking too long to text back, he would get mad when I didn't text back. I think that's petty, because obviously we're adults, but what they always say, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Ooh, have I ever fumbled someone I actually wanted? I will say yes. I have fumbled somebody I've actually wanted. And not fumble in a bad way, but fumble as in I let my norm get the best of me, if that makes sense. Like, I knew what he wanted from me, but for some reason I just still couldn't provide that. And it was literally simple. He just wanted me to call him more, or like be on the phone with him a little bit more. But the issue was, he's an entrepreneur, he was a trainer, a gym trainer or whatever, and he would always say, well, hey, if you call me and I don't answer, that means I'll call you back. But me, I'm so used to respecting people's time. Like, I want you to talk to me, I want you to call me when you miss me, I want you to call me when you want to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what happened and how I fumbled. I just didn't find enough courage to actually call, and I just let that get in the way of, honestly, I feel like what could have been something dope. But yeah, I have fumbled a good person, and he still is a good person to this day. He'll still like heart my stories and stuff like that, so it is what it is. He's still my biggest dating ick. Oh, I think one of my biggest dating icks, always having somebody over, like while we in a relationship, like always having somebody over. Like, I get, you want to spend time with your friends and stuff like that, but golly, what about spending time with me? I think that's my biggest dating ick. Just always constantly having people over. Like, you just can't function without having somebody over besides your partner. So that's definitely my biggest dating ick. Have I ever stalked someone's social media before a date? Absolutely, all the time. All the time. Because I just refuse to meet in person and me not know nothing about you. Like, I need people to understand, by the time I agree to a date, I'm already knowing. I already done found your first name, your last name. Like, I already know if you got kids. I already know, because I already did the digging that I need to do. That's just that. Like, nothing too weird though, because I still, whenever I do go on dates, like, I let them bring up like if they have kids or not, or I will ask them just to see if they'll, kind of like tell the truth or whatever, because hey, if I didn't already peeped it, I already saw it, what you got to lie for? But yeah, so I will stalk someone on social media before going on a date. I just need to see who I'm getting involved with. you know? Because if I get an eerie feeling while going on your page, or I'm getting this feeling like, I don't think I should do it, I'm not gonna do it. And that's just that. It is what it is. It's me. But we gonna pause right there. I'm gonna come back once I get the potatoes on the stove and get the kitchen rolling a little bit.